What's going on YouTube? Critical Ray back here again. Today I'm going to be bringing you another movie review for you guys, and this time it's for the most, I'd say, most anticipated weird, in the mainstream comedy ever, and that is the Happytime Murders. This movie has a runtime of an hour and 31 minutes. It stars Bill Beretta as the voice of Phil Phillips, the lead detective puppet, Melissa McCarthy, Mayor Rudolph, Leslie David Baker, who you guys might not recognize the name from, but he plays Stanley Hudson in The Office. It also has Elizabeth Banks in it. This movie was directed by Brian Henson. And the basic synopsis for this movie is Phil Phillips is just your ordinary disgraced LAPD detective turned PI puppet private investigator. Ends up taking on a case where the puppet cast from an 80s children TV show starts to get murdered. And that's really all you need to know. That, and this is a movie where you have humans and puppet living, coexisting in the same world, but puppets are kind of second grade citizens. And that's really all you need to know. If you've seen the trailers, you kind of know exactly what you're getting into. You're getting into a raunchy, weird puppet. It's not the Muppets. It's not kid friendly. It is hard R raunchy with puppets comedy, and it stays exactly right there where it needs to be. It knows this movie is perfect in the sense that it knows exactly what it is, what it's going for, and how to get there. And it doesn't differ. It's not too long. It's not it's not really too short. It's the perfect runtime. And honestly, it could have been maybe a few minutes longer if it filled in like this one plot line. But even then, it wasn't really necessary at all. It just kind of happened, and I was just like, what? And then they never explain it. So they could have left that whole deal with that one character, Elizabeth Banks' character, out of the movie, and it would have been even better. This movie was well acted, especially the live action, the humans, acting with puppets, with this being raunchy and shootouts and drugs. And I'm sure it wasn't the easiest task, especially Melissa McCarthy. She's constantly in it. And I'm sure it really wasn't an easy task keeping a straight face, seeing the people hold the puppets and stuff like that. But she did a really good job. This movie was hilarious. Sadly, not all the jokes landed, but majority of them did. Even the jokes that they made that was specifically catered to, in this world, this happens. And you'll never hear the term again outside in the real world. But it was funny in the sense that you knew exactly what they were talking about. But it's just for this movie in this world. It's the only way it works. Hopefully you guys know what I mean but when I say that, and if you see the movie, you should pick up what I'm talking about. But when that can happen in a movie, which I haven't really ever seen, that's outstanding to me. They took a new term and made it funny, but it would never work in the real world. The set pieces, costumes, designs, the action that was in it, the death scenes from the puppets, it was all really well shot and directed. The cinematography looked great. This movie is just, if you know exactly what you're getting into, you're going to enjoy it. I do, however, have a fault with this. And to me, it's the biggest fault there is. Like I said, there's a storyline with one character, and it's Elizabeth Banks' character, that doesn't make sense. Either they needed to explain what happened, what happened afterwards, or they just should have left it where it was before the thing happened at the end. And that's really all I can say without spoiling it. And if you know what I'm talking about, I think you'll see what I mean. It left a sour taste in my mouth. That, and I feel like they didn't use her enough. If you're going to have this character, at least have it played by someone else other than Elizabeth Banks. Put Elizabeth Banks in a more, on-screen character, where she's on the screen more. Because I think that Elizabeth Banks is great. She's hilarious. and I felt like they really underused her. Anyone else could have played that character that she played. Why her? You know? But she did, and then they did the thing with her character, and then especially the thing at the end, and it didn't make sense to me, and that's the biggest fault with this movie. But overall, I really did enjoy the Happytime Murders. It is really funny. I don't know how well it's going to stand out with a second watching, but time will tell. You know, I don't know if it's going to do really well at the box office because it's just out there. But who knows? We'll see. I could definitely see them getting more movies, making more movies in this world with the same characters or new characters, same plot lines. You know, and the basic plot of this movie, it's been done 1,000 times, but they really did take their own spin on it, and it really did work. So, and with the narration from the lead puppet detective, the PI, Phil Phillips, it felt like one of those old black and white detective movies, which is a really nice touch in my opinion. But anyways, guys, I did really enjoy the Happytime Murders. I'm going to give it a B+. I'm going to give it a B+. Comment down below, let me know if you guys have checked this one out, if you're going to check it out this weekend, if you're going to weigh in Redbox it, if you're going to get it when it comes out, or if you just, even if you're just going to pirate it, just let me know, and if you've seen it, let me know what you thought of it. Also, you can comment down below me some questions. I'd love to do a Q&A for you guys. So, leave me some questions if you'd like, or you can leave me some, like, trivia questions, because I might do, like, a game show type deal, but I need questions to do it with, so I don't know the answers to it. Maybe something like that. Also, in the description, I have links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages. You can click on over there for updates on things I get, movies I'm going to see. You know, I might do a poll of if 2 movies come out, which one would y'all prefer a review for? What I pick up throughout the week that I don't unbox or show in my collection, like a little figurine. Like I got a Pennywise figure at GameStop the other week, and, you know, I took pictures of it. Stuff like that. You can follow me over there. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help me out, and let me know if you like this content or if it's just not that great to you. Also, share it with all your friends, family, everyone that you know, and people that you don't know, because I would love to build up this channel to where I can, you know, I know what you guys like, and I can expand the content I'm bringing you. Also, subscribe for more awesome content like this, and hit that little bell icon so you know when I upload, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.